What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Koala Gardens. Come on in with me and let's have a walk through what happened here in January. This is Crosby, a big male fella that arrived for a couple of days. And then Eddie, he's a bit camera shy. And Ellie, what a doll. Ellie and Eddie have been together for most of the month, but they're starting to separate. Bet you know that nose, that's Grace. And that little darling, of course, is Hope. Queen Matilda as round as you please. And a new girl, Egwene. What a set of ears. Orion, we love that face. And Pearl, the mum of Hope. And that gorgeous nose pattern on Valentine. And last but not least, Wattle. Whew, what a month. And I have to say a huge thank you to everyone that supports what I do here at Koala Gardens. I could not do it without my in-the-loop adopters, regular donators, calendar sponsors, and the ever-growing Patreon family. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Ellie and Eddie have been a constant delight to watch. They've been getting further and further away from each other, sometimes coming back together a little bit closer to sleep, but I don't think it's going to be long before Ellie says the final, "Shove off, mate, it's time I cut the apron strings and you started doing what a young koala should do on your own." I always like to stop for a moment and acknowledge the Widjabul Waiable people on whose land I live, work and play in Bundjalung country. I'm Katrina and I'm passionate about koalas. There's lots of ways that you can interact with me here at Koala Gardens. You can join the Patreon team for as little as $2 a month and get exclusive perks. And you can also come on over to Discord. Now, don't have to stop and work it all out right now. There's links to everything down in the description below this video. Get involved. It's lots of fun and we learn about koalas together. That face of Grace's always brings me so much joy, and that nose pattern of hers makes it so easy peasy to tell exactly who you're looking at. So distinctive. Watch out for this jump. Here she goes. And if that's not enough, we'll do it again. Do you want to see that in slow motion? Just about heart-stopping, isn't it? Especially when she had that little slip after the first jump. But never you fear. Koalas know exactly what they're doing, and those sharp claws allow them to hold on, even when things go a little bit awry. Now, late last year, I was running a Super Thanks campaign in order to be able to afford to buy some new camera equipment, which I've got. I'm still learning to use it. It's fantastic, but there is a bit of a learning curve. But I promised I would thank everyone who helped me get it once I got it. So here we go. I want to thank Anne, Anya, Electronic Free, Brittany, Vivian, Carolyn, Donna, Valerie, Ursi, who's here, Grandma, Lynn, Sylvia, Holly and Richard. We did it. You made all the difference. There were 12 different koalas here on the property, so I want to just give you a brief look at each of them, but it means, you know, it takes up quite a bit of video just to give a snippet of each one. So here's a bit of Hope. He likes riding up high in the wings. He seems to be doing really well without his mum Pearl, and I haven't been seeing her, but she's actually on the property next door because the owners there have sent me photos of her 3 times. And now the queen. Oh yeah, that big, round, beautiful girl, Matilda, that we all love. Oh, she's such a joy to look at. Look at that leg stretch, will you? Her fur is so thick and luxurious. I mean, it is on all koalas, but she just has something about her. And Orion, he's such a lovely little fella to see. Every time I see him, I just get such a happy, happy feeling. This tree that he's in at the moment is the one that's outside my kitchen window. It always makes me extra happy to see a koala out there. And Valentine, he's way up high in one of the really big trees. Turned his back to me completely, and he's having a good munch out on some forest red gum. He's been doing really well since coming home from hospital in December, and his eye looks perfect. And how good does little Waddle look? So lovely how he arrived on the property when he separated from Mum. He's a similar size to Hope, and he is as happy as a koala in a tree, I guess you might say. I've had this beautiful pair of tawny frogmouths move in. They look a bit like owls, but they're not. They are actually insect eaters, and they love particularly all different kinds of moths, and they fly around at night and snatch them out of the air with their beaks, not with their claws. And this pair are hopefully going to get together and have some young. And that's it really, except what are these little superb fairy wrens up to? Yep, they're quite excited to all see each other. So we've got 2 males there in breeding plumage and 2 females. And you know what? You've done it. You've made it to the end of yet another Koala Gardens video. And I would love it if you make sure that you hit that like button. Do subscribe and turn the notifications on. Leave me a comment below about anything you liked in the video, anything you'd like to see me try and capture for you. And write in those comments for me, jolly January, and take it easy out there. It's a wild world. I'll see you again soon. Lots more koalas coming up. There's links below to the children's books that are produced about the animals on my property, and to adopt the wild koalas if you want to get involved, but maybe you want to give an actual item to someone as a gift. Well, if that's the case, pop on over to my Redbubble shop. Again, there's a link in the description below, and have a look at the huge range of designs and items that you can have those designs printed on. Sustainable printing and production and postage is what they do. There's something there for everyone.